Hey there, welcome back to my channel, LeeBeeBuilds, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Aaliyah, and I like to play The Sims. Today's video is a part of a collab. I know, crazy. So, this collab is with two very close friends of mine, Bethlesimmer and Blissfully Brianna. And so this collab is called Finish That Build Collab. And it was a very interesting and fun one. Have to say, I almost ripped my hair out, but while trying to do this, but it was still fun. So how this collab worked is that each of us got 3 rooms that were randomly like spun on a wheel. Brianna did that for us, and then we each had to do them one by one and like pass it on to the next person. We also spun like our order for like who would do what. So who went first was Brianna, Blissfully Brianna, and she did an activity room, which ended up being like a gym, and a kid's bedroom, and the dining room. And then Bethlesimmer did the kitchen, the living room, and the nursery. And then I was left to do the master bedroom and bathroom / like all the hallways and stuff because I had to piece together the house and do the exterior. So I had like also the hallways and stuff. Just because you need those in a house. You're not just gonna go from bedroom into the kitchen, you need the hallway. So also the hallways were essential to do this because some of the rooms were a little wacky, particularly the living room. Considering there were many walls that had windows and doors, and then I was like, wait, which one's supposed to be the interior wall? So it took me a while to figure out the layout, and I ended up bulldozing the lot 3 times and replacing down all of the rooms many times. So how I did it is I first organized the rooms that were already made by Blissfully Brianna and Bethlesimmer, and I found a way to fit them in, and then I kind of made my rooms, like the master bedroom and the bathroom, and the hallways, to like fill in the extra space. So what the style of this house ends up being is kind of like an older house. It's like, it looks like a townhome that has been used to be 2 townhomes, but now it's 1, and that's very much what this house looks like because there is an entrance to the house on the side, and it kind of looks like a main entrance to a house, but it's on like the side yard, and then there's the main entrance off the front. So I kind of imagined it to be like old home or 2 townhomes where one, the entrance was off to the side, and like, you know, like they both had entrances off the side rather than the front, and then there was an addition off of the left or right side, sorry, where the main entrance is, and then the one in the side yard stayed the same. And so that's kind of, you'll see more once we get all the wall patterns on and stuff, because then you can kind of see how it all fit together. And I have to say I was a little bit like loosey-goosey, I would say, with how many hallways I did, just because to fit in some of the rooms and to make the outside look good, I wanted the nursery and the living room both had like window seats, like they go out in like a hexagon-ish look thing. And so I wanted to put them side by side to make it look like the front. So the front of the house has 2 of those shapes side by side, and it looks really nice. But then the living room had another one of those like bay window kind of spaces, and I couldn't figure out where to put it. So what I did is I imagined that maybe there was an addition off the house. So one of the hallways is like the entrance, because you need an entrance to a house, and so the main first hallway is the entrance that was maybe like an addition, and so on the inside it's like painted brick, but on the outside it's like the stone that look. So all of the stone stuff is all the newer or parts, I think, and then all the red brick is all the older parts. And then because some of the windows, the rooms in the main level that were in the nursery and the living room, they had stuff on the walls, I was only able to put 1 window on the bottom floor for both, so I instead just covered it with vines on the front. You'll see in just a moment that I literally covered in vines because the inside has stuff on the walls, so I couldn't put a window there because it's a part of the collab, it's a challenge, right? Well, it was a challenge for me at least. And the collab is like they worked on it, so I'm not gonna go back on what they've done, and so I just like covered up the spaces to make it look like maybe there is a window there, but you can't tell because it's covered in vines. And so that was kind of my solution for that problem. And seeing it all sped up makes it look so much like less hard than it actually was, because I was really struggling, I'm not gonna lie, trying to figure out the layout and what should be the front of the house and where all the houses should be, how all the hallways would be. But I'm actually really happy with the layout, and it really feels like an old home to me. Like that's the vibe that it gives to me, is that it was definitely like two homes that were put into one, and now it's got like a weird quirky layout. And like this is we were just working on that side entrance there, and you can see that it kind of looks like a main entrance to the house. And even though it's not, maybe it was back in the day when it was like originally built and that was the intended purpose. And so yeah, I don't know, I think it's just kind of a cool, unique build, and I'm pretty happy with the exterior and the style. I don't often do this, and it's kind of fun doing the like townhome style. It makes me want to build in Brightchester a lot more. Although this is actually, I think, in Windenburg where I was building this, but I think this would fit nicely. If there's a lot this size in Brightchester, I would want it there, I think. But it is a family home, not a like university home, so that is the one thing that maybe won't fit quite as nicely there. But yeah, so a lot of this build is actually the exterior, because my parts were exterior, bathroom, and master bedroom, but the exterior was like obviously a lot of work trying to place it all together, and then obviously decorating the outside. So we also have like the backyard, there's a side yard, and there's not too much going on in the front yard. There's just like a tree and a path, but you'll see in the backyard later that there's a pool, they've got like a barbecue area. I remember to add some things for the kiddos, so there's like a monkey bars, and because there's a nursery, I figured that having like a little toddler pool would be very cute and fitting. So it's a very like family friendly home for sure, and honestly it's really cute. I like the outside a lot, like the curb appeal I enjoy a lot. It makes me want to live in a house like this, and kind of cute. I like it. So let me know in the comments down below what you think about this build, what you think about the collab, and also if you haven't already, please go make sure you watch Blissfully Brianna's and Bethlesimmer's videos for this collab, because you want to see how their parts came together, and I'm definitely gonna watch them when they are up. And yeah, they should all be up all now at the same time when this video goes live as well. So I assume you'll probably have seen their videos first, because mine's kind of like the finish to it all, because I am finishing that build. And yeah, so also this is just a fun collab for anyone who's looking to do a collab with someone else and you're trying to think of an idea. This is something I would suggest doing if you're also a Sims builder, content creator, something like that. It's a pretty fun challenge. But be nice to the people down the line, because I've definitely struggled a little bit with placing together the rooms, but it was a lot of fun figuring it out. And I don't think I would have done a layout like this if it wasn't for the challenge. And it ended up being a really, really nice home altogether, so maybe it was worth it. Maybe it was a good thing that it was like that. And because I did the hallways, I kind of made the hallway space be like the one downstairs anyways. It has like a little office nook, because there wasn't an office in this house, but because the house is so big and I honestly had to make the hallways so big, like really wide, because of the shape of all the rooms that I was left with. I figured that having a little office nook in here would be a good use of space, and also just nice for the family, because then they have it's good to have a computer in a Sims house. It's very useful. I've learned that the hard way. Not having a computer going to the library is really annoying. So yeah, computer is in this house if you want to download it off the gallery. If you want to download the individual rooms as well, you can go check out Blissfully Brianna's and Bethlesimmer's galleries and see the rooms individually if you only want one of the rooms. I think actually they are placed in threes though, not individually. So if you go to Blissfully Brianna's, you can see the first three, and if you go to Best, you can see all like the first 6 of the rooms individually, and then if you go to mine, you can see the whole house together. in one. So up to you if you want any of it. If you don't, then that's fine. So, but yeah, as you get, like, I really think that this is like two houses put together, because that side entrance looks like a front door. It's not, but this looks like a front porch right there, but it's not, it's the side entrance. So yeah, I imagine that maybe they both had side entrances at one point, but because the main entrance on the front has like, it looks like an addition off of it, that perhaps it used to be, it didn't used to be that way. It used to be also a side entrance and they both had side entrances or something like that. And then over time, just like over the decades, things have changed and it worked better to do that. But I really like this backyard as well. It's pretty, like, got a lot of activities. There's a flower arranging table, there's some gardening. I put the scarecrow as well. Got some seating, and the pool is takes up some space, and then there's the kiddie pool as well, so that your toddlers can also enjoy the water and have some fun splashingly fun. My words stumbling over, but and there's also just more seating. There's barbecue and a pizza floaty. Like, come on, it's perfect. But yeah, and then here we've got the monkey bars and the trash can. But inside we've got a bathroom. This is the only bathroom in the house. So I imagine that maybe there used to be a bathroom probably in the parents' bedroom, which is really massive because I just had a lot of space to fill to make the layout look good on the outside and everything. So it's a really big master bedroom. So it's possible there used to be two bathrooms upstairs, but instead they replaced the master bathroom with a giant closet. It's really big. I don't usually do closets in The Sims or big bedrooms in general, so I actually kind of think it's fun. Like, maybe it's not super realistic and you'd rather put in another room. So if you download this off the gallery, it's actually really easy to split up the master bedroom into like 2 bedrooms if you wanted to. But because this was for the collab and based on like what we had chosen for what rooms, I wasn't gonna add another room because that's not a part of the collab. I was to make a master bedroom, the bathroom, and the exterior of the house, and piecing it together / like hallways. So yeah, the master bedroom's quite large, but the bathroom is pretty basic. There is laundry in it. I'm not sure if all the bedrooms have laundry baskets in it, so that may be something you have to add. I'm honestly not sure. I didn't actually check. But this bedroom here, I put a chess table in here just for because it's such a big room. I figured having a skill building item would be pretty useful. And then the bed is the one from Eco Lifestyle that is absolutely so cute, and everything just feels very, I don't know, fitting to the style of home, but in this century. Like, I don't know, it just feels very like, it feels very like suburban. I don't know if that's the right word, but I don't know, it feels fitting. But then this is kind of where I imagine that maybe this used to be a bathroom here or something, or just an old part of the home that they've torn down into, like, this could have been where the old staircase was in the old version of the home. Who knows? I really don't. But it's just like this big closet, like massive closet. It's open to the bedroom as well. And there's just some seating up there. It's nothing too intense, but it's, actually it is intense. It's quite large. But for this video though, I didn't make a tour just because a lot of the house is not my own. It is shared with other people, so I didn't want to show off their stuff and so that people would think it was mine. So I'm just going to share screenshots at the end instead, showing off the parts that are mine. So you'll see the outside, the backyard, the bedroom, master bedroom, and the bathroom, and that's all you'll see in the screenshots because that is what I did. I don't want to claim their work as my own, so stick around, watch the screenshots, and I will see you in the next one. So bye!